Hey there, it's Alan from Travel World of Crosby, and we specialize in organizing every detail of your cruise vacation so that you can actually enjoy your vacation and not stress over it. Today's a fun video as I just made some amazing, authentic British scones from Cunard Line with my friend Amy. So watch along in this step-by-step video and don't judge. Let me know what you think. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Hey, I'm with my friend Alan here, and hey, Alan. Today we are
Hey,
going
Amy,
to
good to
make.
see you out here.
Hey, we're going to make authentic British scones, recipe courtesy of Cunard Cruise Lines, and they are a proper British ship, and so they have proper British scones. So anyway, so let's just get right to it. Alan and I
Awesome.
have both made this recipe before with varying degrees of success. So we're going to do it together and see what happens. So anyway, so
That's right.
I've got my flour and my baking powder mixed already. How about you, Alan?
Yep, it's ready to go.
Okay, and I used 3 cups of flour and 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So what have you got?
So I realized, Amy, that I did not have all-purpose flour, and thanks to Corona, they were out. So I have self-rising flour, which I've read. I have 2.5 cups. So I'm following to the T our good friend, our mutual friend, Amanda Jordan, who's our business development manager with Cunard. So I'm doing 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. So now we have 2 variables to see how this thing works.
Okay, it's gonna be like a taste test at the end.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So next, we're gonna put the butter in. Did you already mix up? I already mixed up my flour and my baking powder. So now I'm gonna throw my butter
Yes.
in.
Perfect. And I've got mine all diced up, a whole stick of butter.
Yeah, and I like to, yeah, I'm just gonna cut it up in here in my bowl. I don't know if did you already cut yours up?
I did, yeah, I kind of cubed it up.
Okay, so now we got it crumbled up with our hands, which is always super fun. I'm gonna wash my hands first.
Always worry, Amy, that I'm not mixing it properly. Am I squeezing it perfect? Am I spreading the butter enough? You know, I'm super type A, so I get real anxious over these recipes. But
Well,
I
Alan,
think
this
this
is
is
the
good.
fun part. So,
Exactly.
so while we're mixing up the butter here with our flour, so I want to ask you about your business. You've got your own travel business. You're one of my travel colleagues. Tell me about it.
Yeah, Amy, so we've got Travel World of Crosby. It's kind of a fun story. It was started by Stephen Artist Jornstad in Crosby, North Dakota. And they started with escorted tours. So we purchased a business a couple of years ago, and we've just picked up where what they have. So we specialize in escorted tours and custom cruise travel for groups or individuals. And we've just added on a specialist to do nothing but Disney. All things Disney. What about you, Amy?
Fantastic. As hopefully all of my viewers know, I have Epic Away Travel, and I really specialize in FIT travel, which is custom tours and designing things. A lot of families come to me for summer travel, and I specialize in Japan and Southeast Asia since I know it really well. And that's kind of what I enjoy most. But I do plan trips all over the world, and we're kind of like complement each other, Alan, because you do a lot of cruises and I don't do so many cruises.
Absolutely.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, nice, awesome. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead and put in our sugar and raisins. So this authentic British recipe calls for sultans, which I had to look up what sultans were. Did you know what that was, Alan?
No, thanks to Google, I do now.
Sultans are like golden raisins. So anyway, I made this recipe twice already, and my family did not appreciate the raisins. They were super unhappy about them. So I had to eat the scones myself. So this time I'm going to put in chocolate chips. which I think is what you
Hey,
did the
me
first
too.
time, right?
Yeah, and I'm doing it again.
Oh, you're not going with the raisins?
No, I was going to, but my wife is not a fan of raisins.
So you would have
I
to
did
eat
not
them by
want to be
yourself
stuck
too.
with- Absolutely, and I did not want to be stuck with all these scones to eat alone. So,
All right, so how much
we're adding
sugar
some
did you use?
chocolate.
I'm using a third, like just a little less than a cup of sugar. And I just want to mention that we're using castor sugar.
Yep.
The recipe, there's some translation differences in the British and the English version where it looks like powdered sugar versus castor sugar, but Alan and I are using castor sugar, which is super
Yes.
fine sugar.
The real
And,
deal.
so how much did you use?
I used a third of a cup as well, and I did a fourth a cup of the miniature chocolate chips, like the tiny
Okay.
chocolate chips.
I'm going to use regular chocolate chips, and I'm just going to pour them in my third of a thing here and just kind of overflow it because my kids won't care if there's extra chocolate chips in here.
Yeah, I don't know if you could really mess it up with a little extra sugar or chocolate chips, but
Yeah, exactly. Especially scones.
who knows?
So I keep
Let's
telling
hope
my
the
kids.
chef from Cunard is not watching this.
I told my kids, yeah, don't forget, scones are supposed to be dry. You're supposed to have them with tea and coffee. So,
That's right.
they're all dry.
Right.
It's like by design. Okay, so you got it all
There you
mixed
go.
up there?
We're good.
Okay, awesome. So now I have mixed up, I've got 150 milliliters of whole milk and 3 eggs in here. What have you got?
So I've got 2 eggs, and I think I've got half a cup of whole milk. That's a good question. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right, let's pour
I
it
measured
in.
everything earlier.
We watched, or I watched anyway, I don't know about you, Alan. I watched a video that Cunard put out on making scones, making this recipe.
Yes.
And it's actually, you're mixing this up with your hands. So
Yep.
Okay.
Are you mixing?
I'm mixing it
Let's
up
do
with my
it.
hands. And it's
So-
kind of gooey, but it said don't overmix. Do you remember?
Yes. So Amy, I gotta tell you, the last time I made it, it did not turn out. I did mine. I had too much liquid. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to give this another go, and hopefully this will be much better than the last time.
Really
Yes.
okay, this is my hands. I don't really know how I'm going to get this dough off. Actually,
That's good to hear. You have the same question I have right now.
yeah, I can smell the butter though. This is serious butter.
Oh yeah.
So,
I should have done 3 cups of flour.
well, yeah, but I did 3 cups of flour and I don't think it's enough. Like, honestly,
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
this is crazy.
Good news is this extra flour that I just added has made a big difference already.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well,
Yeah.
you only used 2.5.
Yeah, but I did less liquid too.
Oh, that's true. All right. I feel like I'm wasting so much because I have to like just wash my hands and so much is on my hands.
Yeah. Yeah, this is much better.
Okay, so now we've mixed up our gooey dough and kind of a disaster. Let me see your hands, Alan. This is my hands. If your hands look like
So
this,
bad.
then
Yeah.
it's probably normal, I guess.
Cunard is going to watch this and be like, oh my gosh, these people are terrible. Let's block them.
We're giving British scones a bad name.
That's right. But we're having fun.
These are American British scones.
That's
okay.
right.
So, all right. So now we're gonna wash our hands, and then the instructions say that the dough should rest for like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. So, okay. So we'll just let it rest. All right.
Perfect.
It's taking me forever to wash my hands.
Oh my gosh, it's so thick.
I feel like I wasted so much dough.
Yeah, I know. We probably at least have a scone and a half down the drain.
Yeah. Hey, so we're back, and now we have laid out our dough, and we have let it properly rest for between 5 and 10 minutes. And so now it's ready to go. We're going to be shaping it out, and I got my oven on. Do you have your oven on all set and ready to go, Alan?
Yeah, I do. After the conversion, it's now at 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, perfect. I know it's at 180 degrees Celsius, and I was like, okay, let me figure out what that is.
That's right.
Okay, so now to make perfectly shaped, beautiful British scones, I think you can use a circular biscuit cutter, but my dough is too sticky, so I'm just going to use it make them beautifully shaped by hand. And how about you, Alan? What are you doing?
Perfect. So I've got this very fancy $3.99 tin can type cutter here. So they will be perfect circles, but not as good as your custom made with love hand-shaped scones.
I don't know. This is a sticky business. All right. So while we're doing this, let's talk about Cunard for a minute, because Cunard is a super unique, very interesting company. Their ships are really old. They've actually been sailing for about, I think they started 175 years ago. And Cunard kind of harkens back to the days of the Titanic. In fact, one of their early ships way back then was on the scene when the Titanic went down and actually assisted in saving some of the Titanic passengers. So that's really quite incredible. And so Cunard prides itself on its British tradition. They've got like really formal nights, and you have to dress up while dining, and you also, it has a casual atmosphere as well, but you can get as fancy as you want to, which is really kind of interesting. It's got sort of fun that way. And I wanted to talk about something really unique about Cunard is that they have the only kennel at sea. So did you know that, Alan?
I did know that, actually.
Yeah, really crazy. Like, you can bring your dogs and your cats on the transatlantic voyage with you on the Queen Mary 2. And there's actually a kennel master that will take care of your if you're dog and cats for you on the voyage. You can go visit them in the kennel. And okay, listen to this, Alan. There are actually cat and dog lifesavers for each animal on the ship.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's apparently the kennel program is so popular that as soon as they release it, it sells out within days. Sorry, do you have any tidbits about Cunard to share?
Yes. So I always go towards the food stats. I think it's fascinating. So I found some interesting facts that in any given day across the Cunard fleet of 3 ships, they serve out 2,000 afternoon teas, 6,000 cups of tea are poured a day. They make 4,000 finger sandwiches a day. 3,000 scones are made every day. I can't imagine. That's a lot. And then 8,000 linen napkins are laundered every single day across the Cunard fleet.
Oh my gosh. That's a
That's
lot.
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, next time anyone's on a ship, they can really think about how much work's happening to make it such a great experience.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so I finished my first sheet. How about you?
Yes. How many did you say?
Well, I just made 12. I can't count. I made 12 right here on my sheet.
Okay, good. I thought, wow, you really beat me here. I've got 12 as well.
Okay, good.
3.
So I have
Perfect.
to wash my hands again because
Yes.
I'm a sticky mess again. But now I guess we'll just stick them in the oven and wait for them to bake.
Perfect. They look great. I'm putting mine in the oven as we speak.
What's the timer? I forgot what we set it for. 12 minutes? Maybe
I think 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna set mine for 10.
Okay, so so you're doing the egg wash now, before you put them in the oven, and I decided that I didn't really like the taste of the egg on my scones last time.
Okay.
So I'm not doing it.
Perfect. I got a little excited to put them in the oven, so I took them back out, Amy, and I'm going to do the egg wash. So we'll have some with and some without.
Okay, I'm just watching you put the egg wash on.
Perfect, perfect. All of our viewers can give us ratings in the comment box how well my egg wash skills are.
Good point. Actually, so subscribe, like, and comment if you have enjoyed this video and there's more like it coming, and comment on what you think about our scone making process has been like so far, and if it's been fun to watch, and would love to hear the feedback.
Beautiful. All right, I'm good.
Okay. All right, so we are done making our scones, and I think they turned out pretty well. My handmade shape is okay. How do yours look, Alan?
They look good. I thought they'd be a little thicker, but maybe I should have used a smaller cut. But they look better than the first time I made them.
Nice. Okay, shall we taste them? What do you think?
All right, let's do it. I have not, for full disclosure, I've not tasted beforehand. This is first reaction. Wow.
Very good. What do you think?
I'm actually surprised. They're delicious.
I think this is my best
They
version.
actually taste like a scone. Wow. Amy, Cunard might want to watch out. We might be pushing them out of the way and teaching them how to cook scones.
We might be in business here. New side business.
Wow, this is actually very, very good. The first time it was not good. Well, it was okay.
I love your authentic reaction.
Yeah, that was real deal. I had not tasted it. But that's actually very, very good. How did yours turn out?
Mine are great. Mine are actually really flaky, and they're not super dry, which one of my other versions was dry. So this is pretty good. I'm enjoying the chocolate chips too.
Yeah, that's a nice little treat. Well, thanks so much for watching. It was a lot of fun, Amy. We'll have to do this again. Pick another recipe. But thanks for watching. We're glad to have you watch. Hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely like it, subscribe, and most importantly, I'd love the opportunity to serve you at Travel World of Crosby. All we do is cruise vacations. That's our area of specialization expertise. We've been on 1 million cruises. We'd be on one right this moment if we could. In fact, one of my favorite cruises was the British Isles cruise that we did. We took a group out of Southampton, flew over to London, cruised out of Southampton, did England, Ireland, Scotland, so we can give you the authentic British Isles experience. And we want to go back ourselves and do Highclere Castle for the Downton Abbey feel. So we'd love to book that for you at Travel World of Crosby. You can visit our website or give us a call.